Welcome to the Big Business Blueprint video course. We designed this course for entrepreneurs and business owners who've started their business and are looking to grow their business exponentially within the next 12 months. The course is separated into 7 different modules, with each part covering a specific area of your business. Each module represents a pillar, and mastery of each pillar would help you in strengthening your business foundation. In this first module, we'll cover the first core fundamental, which is your mindset. This is core because all of your actions originate from your thoughts, so it makes perfect sense that if you want to change your results, you must first change your mindset. Why is it that in this world there are rich people and poor people? Have you ever wondered what makes the difference between these two groups of people? What makes them get the results they want in their life? Is it their rich background? I don't think so. I've known people who come from rich families, but squandered their family riches over petty squabbles and lavish lifestyles. They end up being rich on paper, but they're neck high in debt. On the other end of the spectrum, I also know millionaires who come from simple, average backgrounds. When they first started, they've had all the reasons to fail and not make it, yet against all odds, they held their ground and now enjoy the riches of their hard work. So if background is not the factor, or resources, what is the deciding factor that will ultimately decide if you will be rich or if your business succeeds? The answer lies between your ears, and that is your mindset. We are the product of what we think. Where we are today is the result of all the decisions we made and did not make. The quality of life that you're enjoying or not enjoying is a result of your thoughts. Success is a choice, and all choices stem from your thoughts. It's an internal game, if you will. 90% of success in business comes from having the right mindset. When you win the internal game, you make better decisions, which ultimately leads to building a 7-figure business and beyond. There is nothing either good or bad. Only thinking makes it so. William Shakespeare. This quote means the way you see things determines if what happens to you adds or subtracts value. Is it your thinking that differentiates a mistake and a lesson? Yes. Therefore, if you want to change the fruit, you must first change the roots. If you want to change the visible, you must first change the invisible. Same goes for business. If you want to take your business to the next level, you must first change your mindset. There are 5 mindsets which, when practiced, form the basis for a 7-figure mindset. Mindset 1. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the conscious knowledge of one's own character, feelings, motives, and desires. It's how you view yourself from a third party's perspective. For example, when you set for yourself a sales target and you feel fear of achieving it, thinking that it's impossible to do so, then self-awareness at this point would be to acknowledge that you're fearful and start to investigate inwardly to understand, why is there fear of growth? Does it stem from feelings of unworthiness or something even deeper? Having awareness creates the opportunity to make changes in our behaviors and beliefs because we're able to catch disempowering behaviors before they even become a part of our identity. To develop self-awareness, it starts with listening inwardly to your emotions, thoughts, and feelings. You first listen by identifying a situation in which you realize your beliefs don't serve you. Then detach yourself from that situation and inquire, why did you react in this way? Was it conscious, deliberate, on purpose, or was it out of fear, out of some sort of deeper level of fear? When you start practicing this on a daily basis, you'll be able to catch non-serving mindsets, limiting beliefs, and actions before they happen, and turn them into something that serve you better. Self-awareness has 3 aspects: self-control, self-reflection, and self-beliefs. You need to gain mastery over each aspect as a foundation to a bigger mindset. The first aspect is self-control. It's the ability to control oneself in terms of our emotions, our desires, and how we react to other people's behavior, especially in difficult and heated situations. The ability to exert self-control is called willpower. Heard of the quote, "If there's a will, there's a way"? When your willpower is strong, you'll be able to bring your team and company to a higher level and find a way out of challenges and adversities. Next is self-reflection, which is important for self-improvement. This is the part of acknowledging your wins and giving yourself feedback for improvement. To do self-reflection at the end of the day, sit down in a quiet area and reflect on what happened in the day. Was it your biggest lesson of the day? Something you can remember that was outstanding? Did you end the day as to how you intended it to be? Were your daily goals achieved? If not, why do you think it was not achieved? What you can then actively do to prepare for tomorrow and make things better is think. What can you actively do to prepare for tomorrow and make things better? Throughout this process, write your thoughts and suggestions on a piece of paper and have them as your personal or company goals. When you're setting your goals, be honest with yourself. Set goals that you're able to accomplish and strive to improve yourself day by day. This also translates into your company goals. The third aspect of self-awareness is self-belief. This is you believing in your talents and abilities with uncompromising conviction. This is very important because if you don't believe in yourself and don't believe that you're worthy of success, you'll be trapped in a self-fulfilling loop of self-sabotage. Here's a true story, and you've probably heard about this before, but lottery winners go broke within less than a year of collecting their winnings. If you do a web search on lottery winners who went broke, you'll see an extensive list. But why is that? It's because they weren't prepared to receive such a huge lump sum in one go. How big your business grows is proportionate to how big your mindset is. In order for your mindset to grow big, you must first discard your limiting beliefs. Take a look at your current belief system and ask if these beliefs are still serving you, or are they limiting your potential to be better. Discard any beliefs that do not serve or hold you back and install new beliefs that push you forward. Remember that you and your business will only grow as big as you do, so grow yourself and your mindset to be colossal. Mindset 2. Identify the big plan. Complementing your big mindset is having a big plan. Having a plan is crucial as it gives you clarity as to your priorities. To do this, on a piece of paper, write down everything you want to be, do, and have. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? And what is it that you want to have? You may also list this down specifically for your business. Don't think, just write. Assume that money is not an issue, and if you write it down, it will be successful. So go all out for this. Pause this video, take 15 minutes, and do it now. Yes, now. Next, look at your full list and cross out goals that mean little to nothing to you personally. What I mean by that is if it doesn't excite you, move you, or scare you, cross it out because it would do little to nothing to challenge you to grow. At the end of it, you have a list of goals that truly mean something to you, and these goals are completed successfully. If they're completed successfully, your growth will be a quantum leap. To bring these goals into reality, set a time frame for that goal to be accomplished. Goals and dreams that are not acted upon are just wishes, or words and pictures on a piece of paper at best. For example, your business goal is to grow the business by 30% by setting up 3 more branches within 9 months' time. This is a measurable goal that has a quantifiable growth and a time frame for it to be achieved within. It's important for all of your goals to be quantifiable so you know your measurement of success. Next part is to take massive action. In the pursuit of taking action, you need to be mindful and self-aware of your actions. Are your actions effective and efficient? Are these actions taking you closer or further away from your goal? Track your daily actions in a productivity planner for greatest effect. Mindset 4. Attitude determines altitude. Excellence is not about skill, but attitude. In order to achieve 7-figure income, you'll have to banish excuses that get in the way. Even when you fail, don't lose hope. Keep striving ahead and do your best. In life, there are no failures, really, only lessons. Just like Albert Einstein, he didn't stop trying even after multiple failures and attempts. because he knew that it was through those failures that he would learn, grow, and never make the same mistake twice. To be a leader, you'll need to be a good role model to your team members. You'll need to develop good habits as a stepping stone to your personal and business success. And when it comes to hiring staff, hire those who display a good attitude as well. How do you know their attitude towards work when you first meet them, though? You'll be able to identify their attitudes through the small things like punctuality, manners, sense of urgency, or willingness to ask relevant questions. The small things sometimes say a lot about a person. Why is attitude so important, and how does attitude play a role in moving the company to a higher level? Well, how you do anything is how you'll do everything. A staff with a good attitude will do anything and everything with their best effort. And these are the kinds of employees that you should look for and surround yourself with to be in your company. Mindset 3: commitment and consistency. Earning a seven-figure income is easy for some, but not all. Above all, success comes with consistency and commitment. In order to earn seven-figure income, you have to commit to learning and evolving constantly. To constantly grow is the only assurance that your business will remain relevant for years to come. And if you're not growing, quite frankly, you're dying. As a leader in your company, you need to handle the direction and strategy of the company. Hence, where the company goes is dependent on your vision of the company. A leader can learn and evolve by having the first mindset shared earlier on reflection. Write out your thoughts and feelings and journey within to get to the root cause of your problems. Thoughts lead to feelings. Feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. Here's a surefire way to assist you in improving yourself as a leader. Practice Kaizen. This is the practice of deliberate and continuous improvement. It has its origins in Japan and is roughly translated as, quote, good change. The primary focus of Kaizen is to eliminate waste. Following the Kaizen philosophy, you take small steps forward. The fundamental principle of Kaizen is to take incremental improvements over a period of time. It's a process and a long-term commitment, which means its maximum potential is only realized when it's adopted into your personal lifestyle and company culture fully. Here are 4 steps to practicing Kaizen. Step 1, identify an area which you'd like to improve on. It could be in your personal life or in the business. 2, identify small specific tasks that will contribute towards achieving your goal. This is to approach your objective in a step-by-step approach, and the intention is to make it easy so that you'll start in the first place. Refrain from the urge to do many things at once. 3, prioritize your actions. After listing all the possible actions, balance out prioritization with your schedule. If your schedule is packed, then do the easiest action, which requires the shortest amount of time. If you're feeling motivated and have more time, start with the action that will make the biggest impact to yourself and your company. And step 4, create a timeline for each task. The purpose for this is so that each action that you take gradually develops into a habit. This also helps you to keep track of your progress. Mindset 5. If you're not growing, you're dying. The only thing constant in this world is change, and to keep up with that change and stay relevant means you have to learn. The world is moving forward every hour, every minute, and every second. Therefore, we cannot use yesterday's solutions to solve today's problems. The same goes for mindset. You cannot achieve a 7-figure income with a 3-figure mindset. The gap is just too big. Therefore, you and your team need to commit to growing themselves, not just in their skill and talent, but also mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. You might be wondering why so many areas. Well, try taking one area out. Does the business or would your staff still be able to contribute to their fullest potential? For example, if you take physical growth and improvement out of the picture, you'll have all of the money in the world, but be ridden with sickness and disease. No matter the amount you earn, your health can never be replaced. And bear in mind, though, if you're learning the wrong things, whatever you do will be wrong. This is when unlearning comes into play. Unlearning is as important as learning. It's a process of setting aside all thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve your interests or your company in today's world. You might find it hard to change yourself or even your habits, but the only time you start to see growth is when you feel uncomfortable. You can never reach a new level if you remain in your comfort zone. It's easy to fall back to your existing mindset if you surround yourself with people who don't support what you're trying to do. If you want to grow emotionally, intellectually, and in business, you've got to make sure that you're growing in an environment surrounded by positive people. These 5 mindsets are the fundamentals to handle your business growth. You may add more to it, and that's fine, but make sure whatever mindset and beliefs you adopt function only to serve and empower you to do better.